Thank you, DJ UraGun, for willing to spend your time with me, and thank you your time with me for doing this video, because today's second day of Outbreak Europe, so it's gonna be busy. So first of all, I would like to ask how you feel about Outbreaks, how many times you've been here for spinning.
Hi everybody, DJ UraGun from solo Gas Recordz, Italy and Ukraine. Represent both countries because originally I'm from Ukraine, but I live in Italy from 2003. And Outbreak was one of my dreams to spin here because it's one of the biggest events, if not the biggest events in the world. Everybody goes here to share the same passion, to find inspiration, first of all. To find unity and love and having fun, first of all, at after parties. That's why this event was very important to join. And once MG invited me, it was one of my happiest days of my life, because I was always dreaming to play for all the world in some big events. It's very good to be here, first of all, because of different styles. So people, when they come to Outbreak, they know they can see something that they never saw before. And they can find something interesting.
So how do you describe your spinning style as a DJ?
I would describe my style like, I think, powerful. And I always loved to play fast music. I was, back in the days when I was dancing, I like to make fast footworks and some power moves, everything on high speeds. But it's not because of me, because back in the days we had this kind of fast breaks, fast music. So that's why when I started to dig records, I skipped all the slow breaks, all the slow music, I skipped it. Nowadays, it's like a fashion to dance on slower beats, on hip hop beats, on funk and soul that are slow BPMs, 19 BPMs, 100 BPMs, 105, not more. But I still kept this dynamic style because of the fast breaks. But nowadays, we decided, everybody a little bit with all the DJs, to try at least to find the differences. When you do your music, your produced music, you can do it slow, you can do it a little bit faster. But when you have original break from the band, you cannot say to the band at what speed, at what BPM they should play, because this is the music that we are using to play to the battles. But the band, they even know who b-boys are. Maybe thanks to Olympics they know nowadays, but many bands, they don't even know that we are using their tracks for the breakdance battles, for the breaking battles. Sorry. For breaking battles. So that's why when you say to the band, wow, you have a good drummer, good break, good funk. That's why some beats we don't have the possibility to make them shorter or slower or powerful, less powerful, because this is an inspiration from the bands. So we use this music and we try to play this music like this, like the band made it, okay? The big difference is what we are producing. New hip-hop beats, boom bap beats, or even breaks nowadays can go slower, so we slow down a little bit from these original breaks that are at very high speed. But when we're speaking about the competition, in the competition we have two different kinds of approach. We need some powerful and dynamic beats, for example, for power move. We need some more funky style for top rock styles. We need for dance everybody some good boom bap, hip hop beats. So every kind of the energy of the breaks, of the breaking music. We use it a little bit to give for every category something that can be useful for the b-boys and b-girls in that moment. That moment they can give their best, because they know that if I go to top rock, I will have some good funk and grooves. When I go to power move, I will have some powerful beats. When I go to the battle, or rock beats, or break beats, or a little bit electronic, like something strange but with good power, that can give. Not drum and bass, because it's not breaking music.
Because I feel like last year I went to like IB or like church combo competition. They are not like a play breaks. It's a song like strong and bass music.
I would like to speak about this. I already spoke to Po1.
Okay.
And I spoke to another guys who are DJs and who are like respected b-boys. We have all the same idea. Imagine the box, normal box. You step with 2 legs in this box. You can go outside only with 1 leg, but another leg need be in the box. The box is hip hop, is breaking. You can go little bit outside, just little bit, but you cannot go with 2 legs outside. Drum and bass, techno, all the styles that are not yet breaking are out of the box. It can be electronic, breakbeat can be electronic, it can be strange drums, but bro, you cannot dance on 176 BPM, come on. It's impossible. It's impossible to do nothing. Even power move need to be to the beat, but you cannot to go to the beat. It give you energy, okay. It's give you energy.
It's hype.
Hype, but it's not give you the style, and you are not dancing on the music. It's just a show. So I think it's not correct, because breaking is breaking, and we need to use the breaking music or the break beats that are close to the original breaks. You know. So if we start to do like this, everybody starts to do the same.
Yeah.
And you know what will it will look? All what we done in all these years will look like a clown show, like a circus, you know. And it's not good for us, because we are taking very seriously all the things. The music we are taking seriously, buying records, production, we are building the studios, we are investing a big money in the music production, and we are making right things for breaking music. So guys, I ask you, in Asia, in Taiwan, in China, to do breaking like it's breaking. Don't see another shows if the guys are making it, because they are making it like a special showcase, special show. They have his name, but it's not power move battle like it must be power move battle, normal power move battle. And many people are speaking about this. So please, let's keep the breaking alive, and let's make break beats, electronic music, but they need to be in breaking, not outside of the box, okay? So I hope you will understand. Let's respect the roots, and let's dig, guys, you know? Because do it like this. Another example, it can be that when you are going to dance modern or salsa. For salsa dance, you know, you need to play good salsa, merengue for salsa. Imagine you play for salsa, I don't know, hard rock. You know, they will dance on it, but they will look on you like this. Look, we are salsa dancers. We need salsa, bro. Not another kinds of music. So why we should, you know? So guys, all the guys who are playing drum and bass and all this stuff on the battles, I would like to invite you, not only from me, but of the community of break DJs, of professional breakers, and all the guys who are in the scene. I would like to ask you, please go to dig correct music for the power move battles, and everybody will be happy, and everybody will respect you. There are no problem to making errors in the life. You can solve it. Just go to dig good music that people really like, and they can dance on it. Let's take the DJing and the breaking and everything seriously. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. So how do you think about, what are your definition of a great break DJ? Or what's the most important as a break DJ?
So one of the most important things is to do it like back in the days. From the beginning, you should start to buy right equipment. If you don't have money, it's not an excuse. You go to the job, you find the job, you buy good equipment, you start to buy the doubles, and you start to do merry-go-round, to loop the breaks, to find the beginning, and to make the perfect technique of cutting the breaks. You need to be good on that. You need to be good on also on mixing, blending the tracks together, because classic break DJing, just baby scratch or just classic simple scratch, and you just change the track, you know. Next level DJing, it's when you scratch, you know how to scratch on time, you know how to use it, how to don't look the break boring, so you give more variations. You use some techniques of big juggling to create new patterns. Like this, the break is not so repetitive. That's why we like to use a little bit of different things to make it sounds a little bit different and more beautiful. And definitely break DJ need to dig records, go to the flea markets, record shops, and to find the music and to start to build the collection. The collection is very important because the collection is an inspiration. That vinyl format is a very big inspiration because it looks like, it smells like hip hop, you know, like real culture. And for us, it's always a good beginning to take a record when you are boring, when you are tired, you turn back from your job, wherever. You take your record, you take your beer or glass of wine, you sit down, you listen to your record, you relax. And watching the turntable is playing, it creates beautiful magic. Also, the sound is more hot, more different from MP3, and also you need to have a good equipment to listen to the music, you know. So like this, you get inspiration, and this inspiration gives you the power to go forward, because many DJs starts 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years maximum after they disappeared. Why? Because break DJing is not so easy. You are always under the stress. And it's not easy, it's not for everybody. Many break DJs and they stop to go to the DJs really? Because they would like to be on the weekends to go with their girlfriends. That's why the definition of real break DJ is everything should work together, everything. Yeah. Not only one thing. Not only you bought 2 turntables, you're a break DJ. Everything around in your life need to be like break DJ, you know? You go to the record shop, from the record shop you go to your home, you put the record on the table. In the evening, you take this record, you listen to this record. Next day, you listen again. Like this, you help to your memory to recognize the beat. After you take this beat, you understand the composition of the beat, you know? After 5, 6, 10 times, you put it on the turntable. You start to see the cue parts. You switch all the cue parts. You need to understand where to scratch it good, where you can cut it, where you can mix it, if you are on a good tune, if everything is working well. Once you understood, you put it on your Serato, you rip, you buy a good needle, expensive one, 500-600 euros for a good needle. You need to buy the cables, golden cables. You need to have a good audio card, and this is expensive. You know, not everybody knows how to do this properly. So that's why we need to do everything in the correct way. So getting busy in so beautiful passion, getting busy that you like it every day or every week, you are back into your collection, you're doing this routine of things, make you stay good and happy and very balanced. You know why? Because it's a discipline. Discipline to find the record, discipline to produce beats, discipline to go to the battle, discipline to respect the schedule, you know, discipline to make a playlist, properly playlist, discipline to understand the track. It's a lot of things that you need to do. It's not only you download the tracks and you play, start and you play. Everybody can do this, but not everybody are so deeply inside in break DJing. So that's why the definition of break DJ is not only the tracks that he found, it's all together that he done. Also, the break DJ need to be also the guy who organizing some parties, the guy who can organize some events for the scene, because everything gets started from the parties, from the DJs. So it's also very important to be inside. So the DJ is a fundamental role to make many things. And this is the real break DJ who respects the roots and also who is fresh. And that's why there are big difference between DJ and between hip hop activists. There are guys who are activists, making jams, buying records, making music, spinning. And there are just DJs who just download and sometimes play. If you guys are not feeling ready, try to do this routine. Try to get some discipline. Try to get some knowledge. And try to bring your break DJing on the next level. Thanks to all these tips that I give you today. It will help you a lot to grow up, to understand many things, and try to understand it by yourself. Because it's very difficult to explain 20 years of experience in one day or in one message. Everybody have a different times of understanding, of approaching the information. So I wish you guys a good luck in break DJing and try to find yourself your style, your music, and try to do what I said you before. It will help you a lot to grow up and to become maybe a future best break DJ.
Because you mentioned about produced music, do you think as a break DJ, even a DJ, it's important to produce the music? And how do you think about like nowadays produced break music are playing the scene? You think will be the too much? Because sometimes I feel like in my country there's no many classic music exists because like people like solar gas record music or produced by Flag and many of break DJ in the scene. So how do you see this situation?
Let's explain the things from the beginning and how they was organized. Because a lot of people see the top of the iceberg and not what it was done before. First of all, we got the request of not copyrighted music because big brands like Red Bull, like, some also advertisement. It's all about advertisement. Live stream, it's a kind of advertisement for Red Bull. The same thing we can see in the TV, in normal advertisement from another brands. So if the brand don't have the music, they normally are buying synchronization license to some artists. They pay them some money. They give them a permission, official permit that they can use this music in determinate countries for time, for 1 year, usually, for example, all world or one country, different prices for different requests. So we got the request to produce the music because we saw that breaking is entering to the total world business. Everywhere. Break is everywhere, like a lot of sponsorships, a lot of stuff, Olympics, and a lot of sponsors start to invest. So the request was also because the problem was that same beats was playing again and again, many times, everywhere. A lot of qualifiers, a lot of again and again the same. So my guys was producing music pretty well already for many years. Sometimes we play original stuff, sometimes we play a little bit produced stuff. Sometimes we made some remixes, mashups, just to get fun and to try something new.
Yes, yes.
Because producing music and bringing the knowledge for the people, it's also very important when the music is produced by the people who studied for many years, who was digging many years, who have a very, very serious arsenal of knowledge, of musical knowledge and composition in the head, you know, and also who have the approach with the band, with the musicians, with orchestras, and so on. So once we got all these people together, we created the label. It was Solo Gas label. There are musicians, producers, mix and master technicians, all together. Not only one producer who produce, but all the team to make all the job. From 1 till 100%, like everything you need to do properly in the correct way. Before the COVID, if you remember, there were normal battles. When COVID starts, it was lockdown. People just to have fun and to get the b-boys and big-girls involved, to keep them motivated, because it was the year of big depression and stuff. They start to make breaking battles online. Remember, on Instagram, Facebook, also live streams.
That's a lot, yeah.
When they start to do this, definitely they call the DJs to get involved with also the DJs. And DJs was, wow, nice, thank you very much. Now a lot of people will see my stuff, my music. When they start to put the first tracks, bam, locked, like streams was interrupted. Everybody was not happy about that. Everybody was like, wow, they got strikes from here, from there, and it was pretty difficult to manage this copyright situation, you know. So the request was to make the label have clean music, you know. I mean, the music that can be used in cinema, in advertisement, everywhere, that not creates problem. And the copyright is mine. Definitely we get paid too, not on the level that famous labels get paid, because we don't have so big name like in other guys, but still we are making this job because we have the big request of produced music. And like this you have no problem.
Yeah.
No, nobody can strike you, nobody can cancel your video.
Yeah.
Totally legal, good quality, maximum sound volume on Spotify. You don't need to do nothing, and it's perfect. We try to make different kind of music for everything. The music that can use in all these places. So like this, if the company call me, I have correct tracks to give to the company, and company will be happy because this is the standard of sonorization for radios, TVs, and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not only for breaking
It's not
scene.
only for breaking scene, but most of the beats, maybe half of the beats, maybe a little bit more, can be used easy.
Yeah, it's suitable.
For ciphers, for battles, and for mixtapes, for everything, for stories, for interacting and everything, you know. So we are trying to do our best to do this like a business from one side, for passion for the culture, and also to have something to do in our lives, you know, first of all. Because having a label, it's not easy job. You need to make graphic designs, you need to make videos for promotion, you need to understand how the statistics works, statistics on Spotify, how to find the correct targeting the people, how to bring more listeners and followers to your music. It's also a lot of job, you know?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's not only about make new beat, it's about how to make it, for who make it, and with what approach you can build something, you know? And delivery, which is a target for the delivery. You deliver your track, but target, who are them, how many years, girls, boys, old men, grandmothers, who knows. One funny thing that we had a track called Hamburger, and we saw a lot of stories on Instagram, like the grannies eating burger, or maybe the restaurant is cooking burgers, and you see our track, like it's have nothing to do with the shops, you know, and they add our track to the video. It was very fun to discover it. It's like a lot of videos with this track. So that's why it's a big process of many things that you need to know. And the people who are liking original grooves and original music, this is also good to these people to study a little bit of production, because hip-hop is all produced. All hip-hop beats, most of them are on MPC, bro. It's the same job. Here you use maybe the samples, original samples, but the problem is that you can't use the samples in official way. You need to pay for the license. It's not so easy to take any sample you want from the record, play it, and go and bring it to the world battle or live stream. It can be blocked, and you get a copyright claim. It can be a live suit. It can be crazy problems, you know. Wow. So you need to have the clean samples. You need to build it. You need to work with the musicians. You pay the musicians for have the clean samples for your beats, and it's totally different approach of production. So that's why people who are not understanding the difference between dope production and whack production, they say that all the new beats we don't like. Let's bring original stuff. But if I play you original boom bap from Solo Gas and I mix it with original boom bap from 90s, we will play on the same level. Nothing it will change, you know? If you would like to criticize something, and if you like to say something, it should be given with an example. Show me that you can do better, how you can do it, and we will follow you. But if you are not a producer and you are just judging on your feelings and opinions that don't have fundament, you are just blah, 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 you know? So if you are going to speak with the guys, you need to have knowledge to speak with the guys. You can diss if you are inside of these things, and if you are good and you know how to do this with concrete criticism, and they say, bro, look, this beat is good, not bad, but look, here like we don't have grooves like a funky drama. Here we don't have a played sample. Can you please go to the studio to record sometimes live instruments? It can be taken like an advice. Instead of dissing, let's building, you know? Go to study and build something instead to diss each other. No time for this anymore. The life is very short and the time costs a lot. So it's better that you move your hands and you produce and you make experience and you try to give a good advice to another guy, because each one teach one, and we need to share the knowledge And instead of dissing, let's building, okay? I would like to add just few things. The best thing is the connection. When we are going to the jam, don't forget to thank your DJ. It gives him power to go forward. Don't forget to be kind and to support DJ. Maybe if you find some good track or some sample or some good idea in the radio somewhere, you have the friend producer or friend DJ, you can send him this beat and say, bro, look, I think this beat is very good for battle. I found it. If you like it, use it. You can play it, you know. And if, believe me, nobody will say, you know, bro, come on, it's bullshit. Like everybody will be happy, you know. Also, don't forget to, when you are dancing, to use all the composition of the tracks. It's not only the break, but also another parts are danceable. One more thing that I would like to share with you guys is that I never been in Asia. So maybe one day I will come to play.
Oh, you never?
Never.
Wow.
So one day I will come. I'm waiting for my citizen, for Italian citizen, and I hope to have it in 1 year and a half.
Okay.
So maybe after we will meet and I will come and we can share and speak and I can play for you one time.
You will meet people, DJ Plizao.
Yeah, it's my good friend.
Yeah,
DJ
same crew.
Plizao,
The
same crew,
Dolce
DSP.
Production.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you met him in person?
For sure, he went to my home with wife.
In Italy.
In Italy, he went to meet me, and also he went to meet DJ Kulkam. And we are good friends with all the guys. So sometimes when we can, we meet for sure. I promise him that I will come. I use some of his beats. He also make good mashups and edits.
Yes.
He had some good drums. He make some nice even Chinese, Taiwanese breaks. He adds he found some special songs. It was very nice. So we represent DSP, and that's why like the tracks that he made and all tracks from all our crew members from Kulkam, Delf, and Bart and Shogun and other guys. These tracks are still alive, thanks to Plizao that he put some good drums. He makes give a little bit of more power to these tracks. So we love these tracks, and we have to say we respect his job, and also we respect the job of our friends who found these vinyls. It was signature discs, and till today I try to play them. I play often these tracks because it's like a memory of DSP, memory of my friends who found the good tracks. It's an inspiration for me, and it's an inspiration for the B-boys, because my guys in DSP are happy when we play sometimes some tracks. Back in the days, we was fighting a little bit just because everybody wanted to jump like on the big events, you know. So we was a little bit like, let's don't play our tracks. We was buying vinyls, exchanging vinyls back in the days, you know. So, but once the level become more commercial, you know, we like start to speak about this. You can play, you cannot play. But nowadays, I think it's don't have any more reason to do like this, because there are not so much situation where you can play all this old music. Because now we have live stream, we have b-boys and b-girls who likes more new style breaks, you know what? And that's why this old tracks, if you are playing, maybe you are not playing that in finals, you are playing them in the selections, you know, but you are keeping still alive real breaks and real digs from DSP and worldwide, you know what I mean. Keep rocking, keep training, keep digging, guys. You can always buy records. Even if you are not DJs, you can find your music. B-boys and b-girls should understand and dance well to this music and be happy when the DJ is playing, because they know that this DJ or this DJ are bringing good energy, good vibrations, good knowledge. So, and the b-boys and b-girls respond with, yeah, dope, like this, or thank you. And for DJ, it's good, you know. We don't ask to be thankful. We don't ask this, you know. But if people do this, we like it, you know. So that's why
it means a lot.
It's yes, it means a lot. It's kindness. We call it kindness. So be kind, you know. If you are kind with the DJ who is playing, who is working all day there, you know, he will get motivated. The power will turn back, because it's not easy, you know. Because I'm working normally. Not only DJing, but also I'm working in the office, so I have my job. Plus, DJing helps me and the music.
Oh, you're not full-time now? Not full-time DJ?
No.
Oh, because I
this
saw
is
your
the passion. This is only the passion for the passion.
Wow, but how you balance? Because I saw your profile, like from Facebook, you also work at FedEx.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Until now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, during the week I work in the FedEx. It's a part-time, 4 hours job. So I have more time to dedicate for the digging, for music promoting, and production with the guys. Guys are producing. I find some samples, ideas. I'm in touch with musicians. Maybe I do some simple idea and I show them, maybe give some ideas, because I am more that guy who are playing, promoting this stuff. And Solo Gas label, we made 50 years anniversary in January, and it was nice. We made a good party in my city. We meet each other, so it's also good, to meet with your producers, with your DJs, with your crewmates when you have time. Definitely, Pelizao is so far in Taiwan, but I promise him one day I will come.
Yeah, I hope a police organization from Taiwan. I think everybody knows in the scene, and your music being played even every weekend, right? Even every day during the practice session, of course. So yeah, big shout out to DJ UraGun from Italy. So
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
People from Asia, if you saw this video, invite UraGun. You won't regret it, because I heard my first time even I heard you play it's last year January at Break the Floor.
Break the Floor.
Yeah, because with my crew, I with them to participate, but not participant. I just more like a interpreter for the crew. So it's my first time major. I heard you played, so yeah, it was amazing. So I'm really excited for tomorrow, for the Outbreak for day 3.
For day 3, we have most of new produced beats that nobody heard. Never.
Oh.
It will be fresh.
Never played before.
All news, bro.
Even on the platform.
Never, bro.
Ooh. We got exciting. But guys, I don't know.
Many beats will be new, nobody wow, what is this? What is this playing?
When the guys saw this video, I think they already used that beat practice, because this video maybe is gonna be released after a few months later. So maybe in that time is the release.
Maybe some we will release, but before we release these new tracks, they need to be finished longer, because we make short versions, and we have already something like 5-6 months covered with the releases, because we make 1 week per month. Also, guys from Asia and from Taiwan, you can find also the official playlist of Outbreak, as a Legend Blast official playlist on Spotify.
Yes.
Save it, because it's very good, with producers from the festival, many boom bap, funk, classics. It will be added many good beats for your practice and for understanding of digging of what good music is. And like this, you will find always something new in this playlist. When you go to practice, every week guys will add something. I'm helping too to add some tracks. So when we dig something beautiful, some good music, our music and from another guys, we will try to add it, and it become very big community playlist that will help everybody to stay in touch, to share the music, to prepare some showcases. The usage of these tracks are very big. Street shows, gyms. You can even give this playlist to your students. Why not?
Yeah.
Even I know that even the parents of our students, they like the music that we put in the battles, and they try to dig hip hop music, funk. So many parents that I know.
So it's kind of like you produce music, kind of like an entry of the hip hop, right? So you get an entry ticket because of music, so they are started taking more and deeper.
Yeah. So we are also this kinds of playlists are creating follows of the people who never listened to the hip hop, and the parents. Some parents, they told me bro, when I'm going on my job in the morning, 30 minutes drive, I put your tracks or the playlist, the Legend Blast playlist. I listen a lot of different tracks, Funky, James Brown, Jimmy Castor Bench, and Flag, and Flash, and Nail, and UraGun, and another guys, so I see you guys because I saw you on the festival, I hear your music. I discovered the new music from the biggest funk bands in the world. Thanks for the pioneers that make all this possible for all of us. We are very thankful. Thanks very much for all the guys who create hip hop and who give us the possibility to say our lives, because we always say that hip hop say our lives, and thanks to the hip hop I'm here and you are here, so we can speak and we can share. So that's why it's very important to be thankful to all the guys who are in hip hop and to the all hip hop activists who have their best job to organize such beautiful events like Outbreak and the Legis Blast and all another big events. So this is very, very, very important, guys. So stay true and do your thing with the style, and try to find the balance in the world, and try to do what you like and to be happy with what you're doing. It's very important that what you're doing, it brings you a kind of happiness in your life, not only to you and also to your family. Because I think that if in your family everybody understands what you're doing, for example, my wife, she was dancing a little bit top styles and a little bit of breaking. She likes funk, she likes hip hop, so like in my family, during the day we can listen funk records, we can listen hip hop music. So we have many good songs to share all together, That's dope. And my brother, for example, started to listen like in the 90s hip hop music because my brother was listening hip hop music. So automatically, I was studying, I was a kid, and all the day boom bap, boom cha, boom boom cha, always like this. And after I start to like, the style. I remember I was in love with breaking, with hip hop, with everything. It was a very big passion for me. I mean, hip hop style and everything. So I think it's very important to continue. And I will continue. For now, I always say to my guys, we are only at beginning. I don't know why, but I'm feeling that something very big will come. Something very big will happen with breaker, with b-boys, with breaking in general. Something very big in the scene. Something very good. Maybe more job will come, more some events, more opportunities, more people, more sponsors.
Even after Olympic, right?
Yeah, even after Olympic. I feel that something very big will happen, and all what we are doing with the music and new music will have a very, very high listeners and high level of understanding. So thank you very much, bro. Thank you, guys, for this interview, and I hope you will find some interesting information about everything. Don't forget to follow our playlists. See you maybe one day. And welcome to Europe also. When you are in Europe, just come to the jams, come to meet us. And if we will be in the Asia, also it will be nice to share some knowledge with you guys on the wheels on steel and during practice or during the jam. It will be very, very, very nice. One of my dreams to go to Asia, but I'm waiting for citizen. I need Italian passport, so once I get Italian passport, I would like to go to visit US, Japan, Taiwan, Asia.
Have a tour, right?
A little bit everywhere, yeah, just to see the world, to connect with the people, to share some knowledge, to play my beats, I think it will be big inspiration for all of you guys. Big inspiration for me to see, because you have in Asia super crazy level, and big respect for this, because everybody knows that Asia is on the next level, and it will be very nice to see you often in Europe. I know it's far, but maybe if you guys will get some government money, if they can sponsorize you to go to the big jams in Europe, because here we have also good level. So I think the good exchange, Europe, Asia, will give very good inspiration for the kids. So big shout out to all the parents who are helping to these kids to grow, and all the guys, organizers, and big boys and big girls who are making these things possible. Okay, peace guys, and see you around at the next jams.
Yeah, thank you for the information.
No problem,
It's a big
bro.
lesson for me. Thank you.
No problem, bro.
Thank you, bro. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Now we can drink. Oh, yes.